Akilah was established 11 years ago. It started by admitting a small number of women who are disadvantaged in post-genocide Rwanda, who are economically disadvantaged. And it sought to empower these women to have an easy way into the economic model that was Rwanda primarily and the world secondarily. We offer 3 diploma programs. That is a diploma in hospitality and tourism management. And again, we are very detailed in that and working with a lot of partners to make sure that we are so futuristic, especially because we are aware that Rwanda is trying very hard to position itself as a MICE destination in this continent. And then again, we offer business management and entrepreneurship, and again, creating futuristic leaders in the business world and information systems. Absolutely, Mastercard Foundation is one of our key partners.
The Mastercard Foundation grant came at a time when it was greatly needed. This was a time of school closure, and in a practical sense, education was to stop until schools were reopened. But with this grant, we were able to look at how to redesign activities within our curriculum to cater for self-directed learners by the learners, and then we were able to look at how to equip our faculty with the skills that they needed to scope, curate these activities and redesign them in a manner in which students would be able to go through them independently. Let me give you an example. In a normal classroom setup for a face-to-face modality, the students are able to collaborate in discussions and engage with their instructor in real time. In this way, the instructor is able to pivot instruction according to how the learners are getting the concept, according to the struggles the learners are having, or according to any misconceptions that are emerging in the classroom. This is not necessarily the same with an online setup. With the grant that Mastercard Foundation provided us, we were able to train and equip faculty with the requisite skills that they needed to be able to engage learners in an online setup. The faculty needed to know how to integrate technology within their curriculum. The faculty needed to know how to scaffold content activities and chunk the knowledge into smaller pieces of information that learners could engage with independently at their own pace. Without this grant, we wouldn't have been able to upskill faculty and continue engaging learners seamlessly amidst the pandemic.
The Hospitality and Tourism Management program is very practical in nature. So that means that some courses are taught theoretically and others are taught practically. So with this grant and the stipends that the students got, they were able to do some practicals and submit their work online. We were also able to track and follow them through video calls and video recordings that they were able to do and submit their work online. And then also they were able to do presentations and things like that. That enabled them to not lag behind with the curriculum requirements because of the practical nature of the program.
Before COVID-19, I pay school fees for myself. Everything about my studies, I'm the one to support my financial problems, I'm the one to solve it. So before COVID-19, I tried to make it like 1 trimester, but COVID came when I was in first year, and it was hard for me because COVID-19 brought many challenges. I personally, I was a teacher actually. I lost my job because schools, private schools was stopped that moment. And I was like, how am I going to manage this? How am I going to continue my studies? I was somehow shocked.
I had a job, but I myself wasn't financing myself alone. And when COVID came, I lost a job. So the parents also, or the guardians, or any way of getting the money was becoming more complicated because the people were not working anymore like before.
Mastercard came at the time when we really need that, because like some of us, like me personally, because by that time I was not affording all the school fees that we pay here. Like it's kind of high, and so Mastercard came to cover. It's like I can say, if I would say it's like a blessing to me, because maybe if it didn't come, I would have probably dropped out of the school.
Mastercard, when it came, it gave us the data to use for our studies and made our learning environment more conducive for us. Not only Mastercard gave us the data, it also gave us the more way of supporting us, because many of us, as COVID has led to many effects, parents and guardians weren't able to pay for anymore to pay for the children, for not for all of us, but for many, because of its effects. So Mastercard Foundation also have tackled on that issue, because many of us, those who were more affected, they gave us a scholarship. Like I personally have received a full scholarship from Mastercard, and that helped me very much.
It's just a full scholarship that covers like the school fees that we pay here, and they also provide data stipend, which help us in help all the students in this blended learning, because when pandemic started, we were not coming here at campus, so we had to adopt it to online learning. So those data was helping us to interact with instructors and do all the assignment on time.
I remember after COVID-19, they resumed schools, and I was like, how am I going to manage to pay these school fees? Because we used to study from home, online. For us, we used to use different platforms. We used WhatsApp to make different conversation between us as classmates. So Mastercard really helped me.
Before the COVID, we were coming here to school, we consumed the school internet. So when the COVID came, we changed the way of studying. We were studying from home, so we needed enough bundle to use in a way of learning. We use Canvas, and a lot of MB is needed. So the internet bundle I got from Mastercard really helped me to complete my studies, and now I had made it to graduate in this year. Yet some people will not make it.
This grant helped me because if it didn't come, and my parent was among of those people who were affected, and they were no longer capable of paying my school fees, maybe I would have dropped out. But it helped me to keep moving and achieving my goal, which is completing my study. And here I am, I'm now graduating.
I would like to thank Mastercard Foundation for giving us the support.
Mastercard Foundation, thank you so much for helping me. My journey was so long without Mastercard Foundation.
We really appreciate them for supporting us and our incredible community. We couldn't have made it without them and their generosity. I would just want to request them to keep supporting our incredible community, and be their part of their story and their success.
Now, other than the immediate benefits of the grant, there are long-term ripple effects that we will continue gathering and gleaning from way after the grant. What does this mean? When students come to Davis College, they are given applied technical skills that they need through their major programs. However, they also have to take leadership courses that target internal transformation of the student. They are taught growth mindset, they are taught emotional intelligence, community leadership, and social change. Through these courses, they are able to develop resilience, the confidence that they need to pursue innovative ideas in their communities, the confidence that they need to drive decision-making in their communities. Other than that, they are able to develop the spirit of serving in the community. You see, with Davis College, it is not about educating one child. What this grant enabled us to do was to educate a community of people, because with one student having a job out of the education they gain, they are able to support at least one family member or other members of the community financially, through education, healthcare, and even good nutrition. Now, this is what the grant has been able to do. It has been able to educate the entire community, without which we wouldn't have been able to even engage.